Here with Ross Keene, and Ross, you used the massage ball, and tell me some of the ways that you used it and what your experience of it was, how it worked for you.
Okay, well, I used it throughout my whole spine and the posterior part of my pelvis and over the ribs, particularly on the left where I damaged myself.
You did get over to the left side.
Yeah.
Did you try it on the front part or just the side?
I tried it on the front, but I didn't really notice any particular tightness there, but I did notice in the corresponding part of my back. And what I noticed at that was that when I've done a spinal twist, there's usually been difficulty in twisting towards the right. Well, using the ball eradicated that. So that was useful. Wasn't much pain there just on pushing, though I was aware that it was tighter there on the right side of the back. I haven't been using it long enough to know if that would eliminate that altogether, but it certainly eased it. Where I felt it was particularly useful was going over the sacrum where it meets the coccyx. Just about everyone, practically everyone, that area binds up, and I just felt that this would be a useful and easy way of helping keep that released. Going to the gluteal area, my back doesn't really bother me these days, so I didn't feel any particular discomfort or pain there. Where I tend to get tension is between my shoulder blades, and I've noticed that when I was feeling tension there, I'd use a ball on it. It would relieve that.
Good. Now, when you were putting your weight on the ball in order to have the ball pressure up against the muscles, particularly for your injured area, was the ball soft enough yet firm enough so that you could regulate the pressure easily?
Yeah, I've tried various other balls, golf balls, tennis balls, other balls similarly, and I have to say without bias that this ball is the one that I feel most comfortable with. It's not too hard, but it's firm enough that you feel like the pressure's adequate, so it's firm but resilient.
Were you able to move around on it pretty easily, get a good feel for it?
Yeah, there's no problem about that.
Did you try it up on the occiput, top of where the neck meets the skull?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I should have showed you that. And then you were mentioning that area that on virtually everybody at the sacrum where it meets the coccyx. Mobilizing that really is actually very beneficial, and particularly then working out the gluteal muscles, the butt muscles that correspond and attach there. Did you feel it get into there's a bunch of ligaments, much stronger tissue down there. Did you feel like it was sufficient to pressure those and to mobilize those?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt that too. Now, it's based on the posture that a person gets into. Some people will sit up pretty straight and put a lot of weight in that area, where some people will lean back and relieve a lot of the weight that is directly coming down. How vertical were you able to get onto that sacral coccyx area?
I did it from a kind of semi-reclined position.
Semi-reclined?
Yeah. So my back was probably, the line of my back was probably coming onto it at about a 45-degree angle. And that felt like adequate pressure.
Did you go side to side, forward and backward? How did you do it?
Side to side, forward and backward. Yeah, pretty much that.
Did you feel it loosening up that area very well? Or have you kept that pretty loose on yourself?
Well, I've been doing another exercise on an ongoing basis for a long time, so there probably wasn't a lot to be done there, but I just felt this is something that people could probably manage more easily than the exercise I do.
Given what you've experienced so far, would you recommend it as a tool?
Definitely.
Now, on a humorous note, I have a statement about the massage ball that says thousands of massages for the price of one, because this is made out of solid rubber. The original one that I started with has lasted 17 years now, and I'm still using it. So I use that as a way of describing that for a lot of people who don't want just a pleasurable full body massage, but they just want to loosen up specific areas, then I've made the statement that you can receive thousands of massages like that for the price of one.
That's good.
Thank you, Ross.
Sure. How much do that cost?